MillzySawUs, and welcome back to my another episode of my FIFA 16 PSG Career Mode Season 5 episode. December, we are here, we are live, and it is my second broadcast of tonight. It is almost midnight. I'm absolutely psyched, I'm pumped, and I'm ready for action, and I'm waiting for one of my subscribers, a very local spectator of mine known as Jesper, who is going to be joining me today. Hopefully he'll be part of the stream soon, as well as many other spectators, because Jesper, the winner of my South American Cup competition between all of my subscribers, won the competition betting on Brazil, which means he gets a special reward. That is right, guys. He is going to be the general manager of PSG. He's going to be calling the shots. I'm going on vacation, but I will obviously be in full control of the game. He is going to be taking charge of absolutely everything this month and next month. To top it all off, guys, in January, he is going to decide which player from around the world I have to buy. No questions, no arguments. I have to buy him. And secondly, he also gets to sell any one of my players in my club. Any one of them. So if he said to me, sell Cristiano Ronaldo, I wouldn't be able to argue. I wouldn't be able to complain. I wouldn't be able to question his motives. He has got full power. I'll have no say, because that was the deal in my competition. And I'm just going to be waiting on him. Hopefully he'll join us. If he doesn't, I'm going to be so upset to inform you guys that the deal would be off. I need the reliable spectator or subscriber of mine to be on the deal. And I do understand, I completely understand, guys, that you have your own lives and you do have things to do and you can't always be there for me, like I can't always be there for you guys, because I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I'm not entirely taking this shit seriously, but I do like to hear you guys contributing to these videos and making these streams a lot more interesting. You guys really do make my evenings, and I have so much fun doing these. I do these streams for my own personal enjoyment and entertainment, and if the opportunity does arrive where I could pursue a career in YouTubing, I would definitely take that on board, maybe even earn some money and gather a bit of fame, but that is only hopes and dreams, guys. It's not something I necessarily want to do, but I wouldn't knock it, you know. I wouldn't push it aside. I would definitely jump on that opportunity if it was to be presented in front of me. But in the meantime, guys, we're just going to get right into it, and I'm going to call it right now. If Jesper does not come on this stream in the next 15 minutes, I'm just going to continue the career mode without him. It is what it is, and you know, he was in my previous stream, and I did give him, I did warn him in advance, you know, I need you, be there for me, please, dude. But we do have Sheldon Scott, which is always a wonderful thing, and he did let me know that he was the first guy here with the first comment, and I'm very appreciative over that. So while we are killing time, let me remind you of what's going to be happening in December. Going into the calendar, we have only 5 matches for this episode. The first match being against Stade de Reims. That will be in the Liga, as well as Montpellier. And then we're going to be travelling to the Champions Cup, going up against Inter Milan. Then we'll come back to France for the Liga against Saint Etienne. And our final game of the month will be against our rivals, Marseille. So please stay tuned for this wonderful content. And alongside us today is going to be none other than ETX FIFA, who I did do a episode online with of the El Clasico Ronaldo. Real Madrid versus Barcelona, and he slaughtered me on that. But how's it going, ETX? I'm so glad you could join me today. I am waiting on one of my subscribers, Jesper, to continue this career mode with him as he did win the previous competition with the South American Cup. Once he arrives, we can get started. So we are killing a little bit of time, and I'm just informing everybody of what's of all the stuff that's been going on in my career mode of Season 5. So I've explained what's going to be happening in the calendar for December. Now we're going to have a look at tables. So as it stands after 15 games, we are on top as number 1 with 35 points. We've got 11 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses, 31 goals for, 9 goals against with a goal difference of 22. Speeding behind us with 4, the 4 places behind us. In second place, we've got Marseille. Third place, Stade de Reims. Fourth place, Montpellier. And fifth place, FC Lorient. Or is it Lorient? So, yeah. And then you can see there, if you want to pause, all the other places down the table. ETX mentioned 29 subs, Grandma. Thanks, dude. I really do appreciate that. I am growing. It's quite scary at times, but I am going to keep on going. I do enjoy these streams, and it's something that I think I'm going to stick to for a good long while. Sheldon recommends do a squad report. I think to kill time, Sheldon, that is not a bad idea. So I think that'll be the next thing we look at after we look at the tables. ETX says it's 12, needs to go to bed. All right, dude, have a nice sleep, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care, bruv. All right, Sheldon, looks like it's just going to be me and you for now, mate, until we can wait on Jesper. But yeah, in the meantime, we did win at the beginning of the season the Trophy Champ against Lille, 1-0. So that was 1 trophy to place on the PSG shelf. Then we got the Coupe Nationale. We haven't got a round of 16 combatants just yet. We are still waiting on that. We've got the Coupe de Ligue. The round of 16 combatants have been assigned, and unfortunately, we did get knocked out. So we are not going to be lifting the Coupe de Ligue trophy this season. American Challenge Cup, you can see right there, we did win it against Barcelona, luckily in a penalty shootout. So that's 2 trophies on our shelf. And we've got a Copa Europe, which we took on Sevilla, 1-0, we defeated them. 3 trophies added to our shelf, so that's a good run at the moment. And then I think coming up is the Champions Cup. Now, we've got the groups right here, guys. These are the standings at the moment. Valencia, Ajax, Manchester City and Zenit. It looks like Valencia are dominating Group A with 13 points. Ajax just behind them. In Group B, we've got Barcelona and Milan with Olympique Lyonnais and Trabzonspor making their debut into the Champions Cup. Not a very good debut for them, as they have no points at all. Have lost all 5 of their games. They couldn't really stand a chance against a club like these 3. So best of luck to all the clubs. Group C, we've got Borussia Dortmund and Celtic in the top 2, with Fenerbahce and AS Monaco needing desperately to get those points. With only 1 game left, it looks that our all-time rivals of AS Monaco are going to get knocked out. Pah! Group D, we have Real Madrid and CSKA Moscow, with RSC Anderlecht and Manchester United, unfortunately, not doing so good in the Champions Cup so far. In Group E, Napoli and PSV are dominant, and surprisingly enough, guys, FC Bayern are not doing so well. And then we've got Guimarães, also debuting in the Champions Cup. Like the other club I was talking about, they're not doing so well in their debut for the Champions Cup, as you can obviously see. I have a tendency to repeat myself a lot. I really do apologise for that. But I'm guessing FC Bayern not doing so well because of all the good players they've lost. You know, Robben, Ribéry, Neuer. That's partly my fault. But FC Bayern are our European rivals. So I'm not fussed. I'm not going to feel sorry for him. You know, it is what it is. All is fair in love and war, my friend. Group F, we have Athletic Bilbao and FC Schalke, who are on the top 2 at the moment, with Arsenal and Spartak Moscow in the bottom 2. Group G, we have ourselves, PSG, leading in the group with 4 wins, 1 draw, not a single loss, of 13 points. And Bayer Leverkusen is right behind us, with Inter Milan and FC Basel not looking too good for them. Group H, we have Chelsea and FC Porto, with Marseille and Club Brugge needing to catch up. And that is it, guys. That is it for the Champions Cup. So the next up is going to be the Europa League. So fasten your seatbelts, guys. This is going to be a little bit of a roller coaster ride, and I'm going to get through it as quickly as possible. Group A, Atletico Madrid and Feyenoord are top two with Lille and Aberdeen and the bottom two. Group B, we've got Liverpool and SC Braga for the top two, with KRC Genk and Terek Grozny in the bottom two. Group C, we've got Roma and VfB Stuttgart for the top two, with PAOK and SV Mattersburg in the bottom two. Group D, we've got Spurs and Besiktas, with Lech Poznan and Malmo FF at the bottom two. Group E, top two, we've got Sevilla FC and Dynamo Moscow, with AZ and BSC Young Boys in the bottom two. A lot of clubs that I'm not aware of, or know of, so to speak. Group F, we've got SL Benfica with Celta Vigo, who are in the top two, and SK Rapid Wien and Aarhus GF in the bottom two. Real Sociedad and Olympiacos CFP are in the top two for Group G, with Nacional and Shamrock Rovers in the bottom two. Group H, we've got AS Saint Etienne in as number one, with Sporting CP just behind them, and Kilmarnock with Stroms Gotset IF in the bottom two. Group I, we've got Borussia Mönchengladbach and Galatasaray, with bottom two FC Midtjylland and SK Sturm Graz. Group J, top two are going to be Everton and FC Copenhagen, and the bottom two being Rosenborg BK and Dundee United. Group K, Juventus and FC Utrecht in the top two, and the bottom two is going to be Panathinaikos and FC Sion. Group L, Lazio and Toulouse are the top two, with Braunschweig and RB Salzburg in bottom two. And that is the EuroLeague, my friends. Thank you so much for listening to that, which means all of the tables have been covered. We have Wally Gabenga joining us. How's it going, Wally? Thank you very much. We are killing some time while waiting for Jesper. Hope you enjoyed the video. We've done the league tables. So now we're going to take a look at the fixtures. Not for the Liga, not for the trophy, but for the Coupe Nationale. Please place your bets, guys, for the round one of Coupe Nationale. These are the clubs. Place your bets. Who do you think is going to qualify for the round of 32, which I'm sure we will be a part of? We've got the Coupe da Ligue, which the round one games have already been finished. Round two games have also been finished. And then you've got your round of 16. Place your bets, guys. Who in this season is going to win the round of 16? By all means, please pause the stream. I know you have that feature, or at least I hope you have that feature. And let me know in the comments section. American Challenge Cup, we already dealt with that. Just so you guys know of the fixtures. Have a quick sneak peek of the journey we had to go through. And then there's the Copa Europe, Champions Cup. These are all the games that are going to be happening, but we're not going to go through them. Not going to go through the EuroLeague either. Not going to go through the international friendlies. And Sheldon reckons Stade de Reims are going to win the Coupe de Ligue, and Wally thinks Marseille are going to win the Coupe de Ligue. Very good guesses, boys. Thank you so much for contributing. And that is the fixtures so far. We're not going to check out other leagues. We're not going to check out team stats. And we're not going to check out player stats. Those will come at the end of the season. In the meantime, guys, I just want to have a quick look at contracts to see if there's anybody who we need to work on. Robin, we're not going to get a chance to, as he is considering retirement. As you can see, I have no power in trying to improve his contract, which is going to be an ever such an upsetting release in my club. Stan Bowley, I don't want to improve his contract because I do want to sell him. So I'm going to see if anybody snatches him in January. If so, then that means we do lose out in a little bit of money. But guys, I am loaded. I need no money. So we're just going to have to see what the fate has in store for Benjamin Stan Bowley. Wally asks me where Jesper is. Wally, I have no idea. And if Jesper doesn't arrive by the time I finish the scout report, we're going to move on without him, unfortunately. I'm not going to say he's a letdown, but I was really looking forward to him being the general manager. So, guys, we're going to have to just figure something out. In the meantime, those contracts have been sorted. I've got nothing else to worry about. Now, do we have any jobs available as of now? We do. Everton. Potential job openings, guys. Let's take a look. Everton, Newcastle, Spurs, Swansea City. So 4 clubs from the Barclays Premier League. Very good transfer budgets. I mean, what kind of what kind of players are we talking about here? We've got Stones still there, and yeah, quite. You know, Everton seems to be their old selves. Newcastle. I don't really know these clubs off by heart, so I'm not sure if there's been any major changes or not. So you guys can have a look at those offers right there. I don't think I'd ever change to another club from PSG. I will do if we won the treble or the quadruple. I would consider leaving if we did win the treble and the quadruple. That's a personal goal of mine. But all this hard work I've put into PSG, I would like to just retire at PSG. But we'll just have to see what happens. You never know. Youth staff, I don't use the academy, so please don't ask me to, but I will just because I can, buy this Belgian scout here because he's 5-star experience and 5-star judgment. I bet you're thinking, what's the point if you're not going to use him? Because I've got the money and I might as well spend it. You know, I'm going to spend it on this dude as well. Boom. Now I've got 3 scouts for the youth academy that have 5-star experience and 5-star judgment. Why? Because I've got the money, I can afford it, and I can show the whole world that I'm a boss. It's silly really, but I just can't help it. So let's have a look at these emails then. Player returns from injury, so Diego Godin can rejoin the first team squad's training sessions, which is really nice to know. And Habran has picked up a suspension as he's accumulated too many yellow cards, so he won't be eligible to play in the next match. What a shame. Then we've got Zuma, who says, thanks boss, it was really great to be given the opportunity to play. You're very welcome, because Zuma, you are a wicked defender. Now, that is done. All my scouts are still doing area scouts. Structures are going to stay the same. But finances are just out of control, guys. Like, look how rich I am. Have you guys ever been this rich before? Let me know. So, we're not going to go through the shortlist, but we will go through the squad report. Don't really need to go through transfer negotiations at the moment, but we will go through the players, sell section. So we're still trying to sell Augustin, Tevez, Stan Bowley and Habran, and we want these players to go out on loan. Not all of them, you know, just some of them. So we're just going to have to see what happens. Now, the part which you guys have all been waiting for, the squad report. So Jesper has until the end of the squad report. If he's not here, we are going to move on without him, guys. So let's get crack-a-lacking, basically. Starting with our goalkeepers, we have Manuel Neuer, 93 overall, 33 years old, valued at $72 million. Good form, happy morale. So he's had 20 games so far with only 1 assist. Incredible. That must have been like a big boot, which just led to a goal straight away. 9 clean sheets. Now, he should have 10 clean sheets for me to feel satisfied. So, he is below expectations. But he's got 7.00 in average rating. So, that's always nice. And he's not growing. Stefan Rufio, who's very unhappy, and I know why, because he should play more. I can't have this goalkeeper play because I have no intention to keep him. I simply brought him into the club to make money off of him because I love making money. So he's 85 overall, 33 years old, $26 million in value in okay form. He arrived from FC Bayern for $0. He's not played a single game, guys, and he's not grown at all. Can you blame me? Not really. Now, I'm not going to be able to add him to the transfer list because it's very uncommon. It's very rare to sell a player in the first 6 months of arriving to a club. So I've just kept him on the loan list and going to see what happens. Diego Alves, 85 overall, 34 years old. Valued at $23.5 million. Good form, very happy. As he would be, or should be. He has been loan listed because I have a lot of goalkeepers. Manuel Neuer is my first team goalkeeper. Alves at the moment is my second team goalkeeper, but I do have Rufia. So if Alves gets loaned out, then Rufia will become my second team goalkeeper. And vice versa if Rufia gets loaned out. So Alves has had 8 games with 5 clean sheets. So he is... he's not exceeding his expectations. He has met my expectations. So he's had 8 games with 5 clean sheets, so that's good for me. Wally said he's so bored. If you're so bored, my man, you don't have to stay. You could go. Sheldon wanted to see a squad report, so I'm going to give it to him. I'm so sorry that you're bored, mate, but there's nothing I can do about it. I'm having a good time. I'm not going to ask you to stay. I do apologise, but it is what it is. And there's nothing more I can say about that, I'm afraid. Now, mentally, Diego has been dropping in attributes. So that is most unfortunate. Alfonso Areola, 75 overall, 26 years of age. He's valued at $5.5 million in value. Okay form, content morale. So he's on loan at the moment at AS Saint Etienne, and that's not the first time he's joined that club for a loan. He's only got 1 game as far as we're aware, which is quite annoying. Sorry guys, I'm just clearing my throat. João Carlos has gone to Roma for a loan spell. My gosh, I'm really sorry, guys. 90 overall, 31 years old. He's at $58 million in value. Okay form, content morale. No growth. Thibaut Courtois. 86 overall, 27 years of age. $40.5 million in value. Okay form, content morale. So he's had 5 games in the Champions Cup as far as we're aware. Only 1 clean sheet with no growth. Now, just to speed up this process a little bit, guys, I'm only going to talk about players who I find an interesting topic. For now, you guys can just see it for yourselves, and all I'm going to say is what I need to say about particular players and whether they've been growing or not. Gerard Piqué. He's got 85 overall -1, so he's not been growing. He's been... How could you put that into words? Degrowing? I don't know. 18 games and 8 clean sheets is not particularly bad, but not amazing. Mats Hummels, okay form, happy morale, 90+1 in overall, one of the world's best. Almeric Laporte, good form, happy morale. Has not been growing. Kurt Zuma, good form, very happy morale. He has been growing, but only in aggression. Cheers, Sheldon, for the correction. He's been decreasing in overall. Diego Godin, 87+1, which is interesting considering he's had an injury. He's going to be 100% fit in 2 weeks from his torn quadricep muscle. Okay form, happy morale. Thiago Silva, 83 minus 1. He's dropping. Leader in men. He's 35 years old, as he would be, with okay form, content, morale. David Alaba. Excellent form, happy morale. No growth. Jose Gaia. 84 plus 1. Good form, very happy. Fabio Cohen-Trout. 89 plus 1. Okay form, content, morale on loan at Swansea City. It's very interesting. Benjamin Stan-Bowley. Okay form, content, morale. His contract expires in 7 months and he's not been growing. Gareth Bale, 93 plus 2. Absolute beast. Good form, happy morale. Iron Robin, he is now decreasing, boys and girls, so this is something to worry about. 89 minus 1 in overall. Good form, retiring morale. So yeah, you can see the decrease in attributes right there. Romain Hebron, 75 plus 1. Good form, happy morale. I didn't want him transfer listed though. I'm going to remove him from the transfer list. Paul Pogba, 92 overall, good form, happy morale. He has not been growing, which is unfortunate. Adrian Rabiot, good form, very happy. He has been growing mentally in attributes. Rochedley, Bazoa, 82 plus 1 in overall. Excellent form, happy morale. Recently joined us from Marseille for $35 million. Ivan Rakitic is okay form, but he's unhappy. Is that because management is poor? Well, hey, I might be a poor manager, but I own you. Let's get that straight. I own you. Isco, 88 plus 1. Good form, content, morale. James Rodriguez, good form, happy morale, 93 overall, and has been growing in technical attributes. Koke, 85 plus 1. Okay form, but he is unhappy. Why? Management is poor. Fair enough. Philip Coutinho, good form, but he's unhappy. 89 overall. Feels he's underpaid. Well, we need to change that then, don't we? Definitely need to go ahead and change that. Ryan Gould, 81 plus 2. Good form, happy morale. David Silva, 87 minus 1. Okay form and unhappy. He should play more. I definitely agree, but you know, again, I'm just having, like, he's in this team just for me to make money off of. Jean-Kevin Augustin, 74 plus 1. Okay form, content, morale. Karim Benzema, 90 overall, good form, very happy. Has not been growing. Luis Suarez, 91 plus 1, very nice. Good form, happy morale. Bearbeck, 76 overall, good form, happy morale. Has he been growing? No. Wissam Ben Yedder, 82 plus 1, good form, very happy. Carlos Tevez, 87 overall. I'm surprised he's not decreasing, but he's got okay form, but he is unhappy. And that's because he should play more. He's been decreasing in attributes. And then there's my boy Cristiano Ronaldo, 94 overall, good form, happy morale. But he's decreasing in mental stats, but increasing in technical and physical stats. So interesting. Hervin on gender, 79 plus 1. Good form, happy morale. Very nice. Neymar, 92 plus 1, okay form, content, morale. He has been increasing. And that is it, guys. That is the squad report right there. Quite quick, might I add. But there is still no Jesper. So without further ado, guys, I am going to announce right here, right now, we are going to continue career mode without him, which means we have no interim general manager. So I have decided to create a mini competition in order to decide the new interim general manager of PSG career mode. That's right. Whoever is spectating at the moment, right now, I need them to say, oh yeah. These are the words. If you want to take part in this mini competition, say the words, oh yeah. The winner will get the special reward of interim general manager for this month and next month. In fact, yeah, we're going to keep it at that. If you want to take part in this competition, I've got 2 spectators at the moment with 16 comments. If you are watching right now, say the words, "Oh yeah, oh yeah," and then I will enter you in this mini competition. If only one person says "oh yeah," then they will automatically win. And the mini competition is simple. Let me know who's going to win between PSG and Stade de Reims in this upcoming game, and what is the score. Whoever gets the closest score mark will be the winner. If you get winning team and exact same score mark, you definitely win. If you get winning team but not the same score mark, I will decide who has the closest score mark, and then you will become the new general manager of PSG. So it looks like Wally wants to take part. He was supposed to say "oh yeah," but I guess we're just going to have to forget about that. But Wally reckons Paris. Now give me a score. Is there anybody else besides Wally who wants to take part? Otherwise, Wally, you are just going to be the automatic interim general manager who takes control, full control over the PSG club. Let me know. It is a home game against Stade de Reims, and I think I'm definitely going to play my first team. Definitely. Wally reckons the score will be 3-2. Is there any more takers? I'm going to wait for 1 minute. 1 minute, and if no one wants to take part in this mini competition, it looks like Wally is going to be the automatic interim general manager of my PSG career mode for this month and next month. Which means he can decide the squad, the formation, the roles, the instructions, the tactics, or he can just have me do all that stuff for him, and he just makes the major decisions, like sorting out contracts, answering emails. You know, he's in full power, and he will get to choose one player of his choosing in the January transfer window that I will have to buy, and one player of his choosing who I would have to sell. It's going to be epic, guys, and we are going to get started with this match. So without further ado, guys, I am proud to announce that we are about to get cracker-lacking. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. And it's 4-0 to PSG, guys. What a fantastic win. We come home with 3 points. Goal scorers of today. 2 goals belong to Ronaldo, 1 for Isco and 1 for Ben Yedder. Luis Suarez unfortunately gets a red card. Bale gets a yellow card, and 2 substitutions were made. Ben Yedder came on for Benzema and Robin came on for Bale. Very accurate substitutions, and I'm pleased to announce Wally Gabenga is going to be my interim general manager for this month and next month. Wally, congratulations. Welcome to the club. I'm going on a vacation. I take control of the game, but you have the power. So Wally, please start commenting. Name me what you want to see, what you want to change. How is it going to be? In the meantime, let's read some emails. Because Gareth Bale has been suspended. He's accumulated too many yellow cards, and he won't be eligible to play in the next match. Habran has his suspension over, so he can be selected again for the next game. And Luis Suarez is received too many yellow cards. He's not going to be eligible to play the next match. Wally, guys, is my new general manager. Now, I'm going to wait for about 45 seconds to see if he wants to make any major decisions right now. If he wants to see the squad, if he wants to see the contracts, if he wants to see the calendar, he is in full control. If he doesn't answer me, I'm just going to have to keep on going until he says something. But I do realise there is a delay. Use long balls for tactics. Okay, so we've got squad, crucial first team, tactics, long ball. There you go. The team will look to play long balls from the defense, either into the space behind the opposing back line or up to a target man who could bring it down or flick it on for his striking partner. This tactic is best employed by teams with a fast striker or strikers that are good in the air. There you go, Mr. Interim General Manager. I have done long ball for the first team. Does that apply for the second team as well? Would you like the second team to have the long ball tactics? I've saved it. That was your decision. It's all down to you, my man. Do you want the second team, the rotation squad, to have the long ball tactics? Right, so Wally says use 4-3-3 for formation. So I think he's talking about the first team. 4-3-3. Is that this formation of 4-3-3? Do you want that formation? Let me know. Let me know, because we've got, I think there's a couple of 4-3-3s. We've got the 4-3-3 false 9, the 4-3-3 attack, the 4-3-3 defend, the 4-3-3 holding. Just a normal 4-3-3, and then we've got another normal 4-3-3. What do you mean that one? Be specific, mate. Be specific. Let me know. Say false 9, say attack, say defense, say holding, or say flat. You know, it doesn't say it there, but you know, we'll call that one flat. Say this one could be 4-3-3 attack. Okay, he wants 4-3-3 attack. So he's got the 4-3 attack. He's got the tactics long ball. Do you want to leave the instructions on default? Do you want to change the kick takers? Do you want to change the squad around? Let me know, Wally. Let me know. I'll give you a few seconds. I will wait. 45 seconds to be precise. Grab my phone, wait for my interim general manager's instructions. It's down to him. Wally is in full control. Right, I want to change the squad. That is absolutely fine. Let me know, fella. You are in full power. Let me know. I'm going to have to be a little bit patient because the comments, my broadcasting is delayed. So it's about a 45-second gap. So I need to give Wally time to think and decide what he wants. Use Robin. You gotta be specific, Wally, with your comments. You say use Robin, that's fine, but where do you want him? Where do you want Robin? Where do you want this 35-year-old, 5'11", 176 pounds, or ibs, so to speak? Right, he wants him as the right winger, so he's going on the right. Robin is my right winger now. So that's the first change he's made to my squad. Robin can play in that right wing, guys, just so you know. From the Netherlands, left footer, high attacking work rate, low defensive work rate. He's got 2-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. Look at those specialities of his. He's a speedster, a dribbler, a distance shooter, an acrobat, a clinical finisher, and a complete forward. He does have 2 traits: injury prone and long shot taker. Right, let's go back to the team, the squad. Got your substitutions and you got your reserves. All there for your viewing pleasure. I'm your boy MillzySawUs. Put Coutinho on cam. You heard it, guys. Coutinho is going to be on the cam. The 27-year-old, 5'7", 150 ibs from Brazil. He can play in 3 different positions. He's a right foot, high attacking work rate, medium defensive work rate, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He's got all those specialities. 3 traits of the finesse shot, flare shot, and long shot taker. He's a beast. And I think Wally's making a huge decision. A huge, wonderful decision. So he's made 2 changes. Robin on the right, Coutinho in the cam. What's coming up next? Let's scroll down to the substitution bench. Scroll down to the reserves. And he now wants Cristiano Ronaldo on that left wing. Massive, massive, massive decisions. 34-year-old, 6'1", 176 ibs. From Portugal, plays 2 positions. Right-footed, high attacking work rate, low defensive work rate. 4-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves. All those specialities right there. 3 traits. Phenomenal monster he is. Robin, Ronaldo and Coutinho are Mr. Interim General Manager's decision so far. I'm so thrilled. This is exciting. This is one long ass episode it's going to be today, guys. I'm not going to do 45 minutes. It is going to be a super long episode. Put Rakitic on for Isco. Right, Rakitic going to be in that midfield. 31-year-old, 6 foot, 172 ibs from Croatia. 2 positions he can play: right foot, double medium of attack and defensive work rate. A double 3-star for weak foot and skill moves. Playmaker and finesse shot. That's 4 decisions being made for Ronaldo, Robin and Coutinho. Not to mention Rakitic being the 4th. All the players are itching to find out where they're going to be for this brand new PSG squad who Mr. Gabenga is taking over. I wish I could play some dramatic music right now. I need some special effects for these videos because they are going to be long, guys. I assure you, they are going to be absolutely long. This is a special episode because I need to go by Wally's decisions. Put Laporte for Bale. Laporte for Bale. Laporte in that left back position, guys. Mr. Gabenga doing that major decision of this 25-year-old, 6'2", 187 ibs from France. He's a centre back with a left foot, and Mr. Gabenga is putting him in that left back position. Can he play there? We are going to find out. Double medium for work rates. Double 2 stars for weak foot and skill moves. He's got the tackling and tactician for specialities with no traits. This is interesting. This is very interesting. There you go. Substitution bench. My reserves. Mr. Gabenga knows everyone in the squad now. That is it for the squad. So guys, feast your eyes upon the first team for now. He has made his decisions. And this is what we're going with. He actually wants PK to stay on the right back. He wants Alaba in that centre back role. Paul Pogba has secured his position. Benzema's staying as striker. Is he happy with the substitution benches? He wants, what, 3 strikers on the substitution bench? He wants Bale, Gaia, Koke on the bench. I mean, these 2 are going to have to come off. because they won't be eligible to play the next game. There is Rodriguez. I'm gonna need some answers, Mr. Gabengo. Who are we gonna have on that bench? We got the reserves right here, just in case you don't know. Unless Mr. Gabenga says to me, Millsy, you sort out the bench players. I don't care about the bench players, you sort it out. He could even say to me, if he wants, to sort out December, to be the boss in December, and he will just take control of January. If Mr. Gabenga wanted to do that, put Gould for Bale. Alright, Gould is going on the bench, guys. Right, now what about Suarez? Who are we going to replace Suarez for? What do you think, Mr. Gabenga? And put Zuma for Suarez. Okay, good shout. So there you go. That is it, boys. Is there any final decisions you would like to make, Mr. Gabenga? If not, please say no, and then we will continue to the next game. Please let me know any final decisions you wish to make. Either yes or no. Let me know. I'm so nervous, guys. I don't know what Wally is going to be like, but I'm pretty sure he's not bored now if he's taking full control over my career mode. I've left my team in his capable hands. Alright, he said no, that is it for the squad. We're going to save those changes. We're going to push on forward. I'm sure if he wants to find out anything, I'll let him know. Montpellier is next, guys. The away game against Montpellier. We are first in the Liga. So, Mr. Gabenga, if you are ready, please tell me ready. To continue to simulate the match, please say ready if you are ready. If you want to check anything, let me know. Alright, here we go, guys. Our interim general manager is ready. I'm ready. Let's see if Montpellier is ready. Is this new team going to cut the mustard? Oh my god, it looks like we don't. And the giant slayers, known as Montpellier, defeated us 1-0. Laporte and Pogba received yellow cards. And that is all the facts for today. Mr. Gabenga's first game, and he's let the board of directors down. Not a good start for him, but let's see what he does for the Champions Cup game. But we've got 3 emails, a press conference. What would Mr. Gabenga like to do? Let me know. A major decision needs to happen. Will he make a comment on any of the Inter Milan players or any of the PSG players? Seems to be crashed at the moment. It won't move along with the R2 button, so. Oh, cancel. Will he like to make a comment on the PSG squad? Alright, I will do it for you. What I'm going to do is go to PSG and motivate the squad. Suspension is over for Gareth Bale, and the suspension is over for Luis Suarez. There you go, Mr. Gabenga. That's all sorted for you. We got the Champions Cup just around the corner. Would you like to use the same squad, or would you like to change it? Could you please write same, change, or for me to sort out the team? It's up to you. Same, change, or you can write same to keep the squad, change to change it, or write Millsy for me to sort it out. It's up to you, Mr. Gabenga. You let me know. So it's same. Can you change the squad? Okay, Mr. Gabenga, I will change the squad. So we'll keep his formation, we'll keep his tactics. I think Luis Suarez will start the game in that striking role, which also means Benzema and Bayabek will probably get a break, with Ben Yedder being that supporting striker to cover for Luis Suarez. Gareth Bale is going to be in that right wing position. Cristiano Ronaldo would be in that left wing position. So that would be Ben Yedder, Ongenda, and Bayabek to actually Habran. You're the best, Millsy. Ah, cheers, dude. Cheers, dude. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. So, Ben Yedder to cover striking, Ongenda to cover the left wing, and Habran to cover the right wing. Coutinho for the cam role. We're going to have Rodriguez for the cam role. And we're going to have Coutinho to cover that position. Now, I think we should have Isco to be in centre midfield, and definitely Pogba to be on the other side. Alaba needs to go on left back position. I think Laporte and Hummels, or Hummels and PK to be in the centre back role. Zuma to cover the right back position, which also means we're going to need Laporte for defense substitutions and Gaia for defense substitutions, which also means I think we're going to need another midfielder to cover the midfield itself. And I want it to be I want it to be Koke. I think that's good. We're going to try that, see how we do in the Champions Cup. So without further ado, let's get crack-a-lacking. Inter Milan, here we go. And it's a draw, guys, 1-1. Our goal scorer today was Luis Suarez, with Hummels receiving a yellow card. So we come back with 1 point, which is okay. And we've got Saint Etienne just around the corner. We'll receive some tournament prize money, so I'm assuming we qualify through in the Champions Cup. But Northern Ireland have offered us an international contract. Now, Mr. Gabenga, I have no interest in doing the international duty, and with your permission, please reject the offer. I need you to confirm that for me. Please say confirm if you accept that offer. I really don't want to do the international duty, so please confirm that for me. I'll give you 20 seconds. Thank you very much, Mr. Kabenga. You are a very, very fair manager. So we've got some tournament prize money of $12,960,001. That's very nice. We can delete our message archives. And we've got Saint Etienne as our next game in the Liga. They are 12th, so I highly recommend we use our second squad, but that is up to Mr. Gabenga. Mr. Gabenga, please say first team or second team to play this next game. Let me know. Give you 20 seconds, first or second. Alright, second team. Now please let me know if you would like to make any changes or go with this squad. So say change to change the team, or keep to keep the team and go ahead with the game. I'll give you 20 seconds. Change to change the team, or keep to keep the team and proceed to the next game. Alright, so what are we changing, Mr. Gabenga? Let me know. Tactics. What are we going to change the tactics to? Short passing. Okay, we're going to have short passing. I don't see short passing. We've got counter-attack, high pressure, long ball or possession. And do you really want to change it to a custom tactic? I don't think we should, you know. I think we should have long, possession, counter or high pressure. So what, possession? Because custom tactic is quite long. Okay then, possession football. So we're going to have possession football. Is there anything else you would like to change, or would you like to move on? All right then, brilliant. Well done, Mr. Kabenga. We are going to get into the game straight away. So guys, feast your eyes on this next game. Are we going to get another 3 points and come home with a victory? Let's get cracky-lacking. And we do, guys. We absolutely smash it with 4-0. Goal scorers of today with 2 each, Ben Yedder and Bayerbeck. Guy gets a yellow card and 2 substitutions were made. Robin came on for Hebran and Rodriguez came on for gold. Well done, PSG, and well done to Mr. Gabenga. So we're updating the facts, and we've got an email, and it's a player conversation. Calatino says, "I'm totally adamant now. I want you to sell me as soon as possible. I want to go onto the transfer list." Oh my goodness, guys, this is it. We have to sell Calatino this January. So Mr. Gabenga, with your permission, what would you like to do? Would you like to just put him on the transfer list, or offer him a new contract, or just wait it out and see what happens? What do you think, Mr. Gabenga? What are we going to do about Calatino? Do we give him a new contract? Do we put him on the transfer list? Put him on the loan list? Or do we just wait and see what happens? Okay, we are going to sell him. So let's go into the sell players section and put him on that transfer list straight away. Good decision, Mr. Gabenga. Add to transfer list. So hopefully we'll sell him this January. So we are going to push on forward in December, and we got our next game coming up of Olympique Marseille. We have a risk of losing 2 players. I'm not fussed about losing Robin or Stan Bowley. It is what it is. We can't do anything about Robin because he's considering retirement. Stan Bowley, I highly recommend we get rid of. So with your permission, Mr. Gabenga, can we sell Stan Bowley? Please let me know. Can we keep the idea of selling Stan Bowley? Can we keep him on the transfer list? Please let me know. Thank you very much, Mr. Gabenga. You are as fair as always. So we're going to push on forward, guys, against our rivals, Marseille. And I do believe we need to play our first crucial team. Mr. Gabenga, would you like to keep the squad as they are? Would you like to change it? Would you like me to change it? It is up to you. Let me know, please. Let me know. Keep, change, Millsy change. Let me know. Alright then, I'm definitely going to change it. So we are going to, I think I'm going to go back to my original formation for this big game coming up. Definitely want to get probably a 4-5-1 going like I did before. Actually no, that was my Manchester United career mode. We wanted 2 up top. So we needed the diamond wide, I think. Maybe, maybe not. It was a back 3, wasn't it? Yeah. That's the one. So we'll definitely have Benzema and Suarez for striking. Rodriguez to go in that cam role. Bale on the right. Ronaldo on the left. Pogba and Pogba and Alaba in the middle. Hummels, PK, and got him. Let's be as my back three. Neuer in goal. Bayerbeck and Ben Yedder for my striking substitutes. For my midfield, we will have, I think, Isco and Koke, Gaia and Laporte for defense, with Catino as the cam, and yeah, keep the long ball tactics. We'll save that. We'll get on with the game. I'm going to check my phone. And then hopefully we'll get the win with 3 points against Marseille. Gabenga, if you are happy with all the decisions I made, please say yes. If not, please say no. And then tell me what to change. But if you are happy, say yes. So you can only say yes or no. Let me know. 20 seconds starts now. Thank you very much, Mr. Gabenga. You are awesome. And now we're going to get Karakalakin against Marseille. Hopefully we'll come out with a win, boys. And we do a fantastic 2-0 win to PSG. Goal scorers of today was Benzema and Hummels. Suarez gets subbed off for Ben Yedder. What a brilliant game. Fantastic. We are going to push on forwards, and I'm going to stop it right there because Paraguay has asked me to manage their national team. I'm going to reject that because we don't do international duty, don't we, Mr. Manager? And then we have some really big decisions to make. Mr. Gabenga, we are 1 day away from the January transfer window. And after you've made these decisions, I am going to end the episode right there and start a new stream for Mr. Gabenga to manage, unless he needs to go to bed and save it for another time. It is up to Mr. Gabenga. We can either stay for one more episode, end it for tonight, and do something else. It is up to Mr. Gabenga. What would you like to do? Do you want to do another episode, or do you want to wait for another day? Alright then. So before we end the episode and start a new one, I need you to make some decisions. First things first. Which player would you like me to buy in the January transfer window? Any player you want in the entire world. Name me that one player I have to buy. It doesn't matter who it is. I've got all the money in the world. I highly recommend you don't ask for Messi. But if he is that guy that you want to see at the club, then I'll have no choice but to try and get him. But I must warn you, he is impossible for me to buy. Impossible. Any player you want, let me know. I'll give you some time. Okay, Mr. Gabenga has made his decision. We are going to sign Raheem Sterling for the January transfer window. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to complain. I'm going for it. Raheem Sterling. the left midfielder who's 25 years old from Manchester City, 85 overall, valued at 43.5 with $170,000 weekly wage. We'll add him to the shortlist and we'll also inquire, see what Manchester City say. Hopefully they'll give us the answer by tomorrow. And now, Mr. Gabenga, the biggest decision you need to make. One player of your choosing. Who would you like me to sell? One player you want me to sell for definite. One player that I have to sell without any arguing, any complaining, any moaning. It is your choice. Alright, sell Isco. It might prove to be difficult. It might prove to be really difficult because he recently arrived from Real Madrid for $0. But that is it. We are going to be selling Isco. So, I thought of an idea. I thought of a really big idea. Gabenga, Wally Gabenga, I'm going to make a deal with you. For this January, this new episode coming up, I'm going to give you a choice. You either, option A, have full control of the transfer window. Who I buy, who I sell. Okay? Complete revamped PSG. Up to you with your discretion. Who I loan out and who I loan in. You will get full power. And I will decide the squad, the tactics, the formations. I take full control of everything else except for the club transfers. Or option B, you will get your one player for me that I have to buy, and that one player I have to sell, and will have full control of everything else, but I decide the rest of the transfers throughout the window. Your choice, big decision. If you want me to repeat that, just say repeat. Otherwise, give me an answer. Option A, option B, or repeat. Let me know. Big decision he needs to make, but I feel like Wally deserves this choice. Oh my goodness, guys. You can... Oh gosh, this is a major big decision, guys. I am giving one of my subscribers, known as Wally Gabenga, an opportunity of a lifetime, which most of my subscribers would jump on. And I'm giving Wally full control of the transfer window. Every decision to be made. Which players to buy, which players to sell, which players to loan out, which players to loan in, which players to bring back. He gets to look at my entire squad and decide here and now what he wants to do. So, Wally, from top to bottom, each player individually, let me know what you want to do. Carlos Tevez, let me know. What do you want to do? So just a quick reminder, guys, Wally is going to make all the decisions for the transfer window, but I'm going to take control of the rest of the club. So I will be sorting out all the matches, all the decision making in terms of emails, the squads, the formations. But Wally Gabenga is going to be taking care of everything in the transfer window. He wants me to sell Tevez. I've got him on the transfer list. Done. Luis Suarez. Recently arrived from Barcelona. He's valued at 66.5. He has a wage of 375,000 a week. He's in good form, 91 overall, 32 years old. What does Wally want to do with him? I'm so nervous of what's going to be happening for this January, guys, but I'm excited at the same time. This is something I've not done before. Okay, keep him. So we're keeping Suarez. Karim Benzema. 90 overall, 32 years old, 59.5, 375,000 a week, good form, very happy, one of the world's best. What is Wally going to do about the Frenchman? PSG's best striker, arguably PSG's best striker. Keep him. Ben Yedder, 29-year-old, 82 overall, 21 million in value, $180,000 in wage. Good form. Happy, has that special something. He is the second team striker. What is Wally going to do with Wissam Ben Yedder? Keep him. Alright. Jean-Christophe Baerbeck, 26 years old, 76 overall, 7 million in value, 80,000 a week. Good form. Happy. He is the second team's second striker. He plays for the second team alongside Ben Yedder. What is Wally going to do with him? Keep him. Okay. So all keep so far except for Tevez. We got Augustin, the 22-year-old right winger, 74 overall, $6 million in value, 25,000 a week. Okay form, content morale. What is he gonna do with this guy? Currently, he is not in the first team. He is eligible to play for the second team, but he has lost his place on the right-hand side. Sell him, so we're going to keep him in that transfer list. Cristiano Ronaldo, 34-year-old left winger, 94 overall, 56.5 in value, $524,000 a week we pay him. Good form, happy. One of the world's best. He's in the first team in that left midfield position. What is Mr. Gabenga going to do for Ronaldo's future? Keep him. Okay. Then we've got Hervin Ongenda, 24-year-old left winger, 79 overall, $14 million in value, 140,000 a week. Good form, happy. He is PSG's second team left midfielder. What is Wally going to do with him? Alright, we're keeping on gender. We've got Neymar, who is currently loaned out on a short-term loan. So the only decision Wally can make is to either keep him out on loan to Athletic Bilbao or recall him back from loan and then make another decision about what he wants to do with Neymar in the transfer window. 92 overall, worth $94 million. He's getting paid $350,000 a week. He's in okay form. He's content morale at the moment. Match fit. 27 years old. Plays left wing only. Bring him back. So guys, we are spending $700,000 to bring back Neymar. And there you go. What is Mr. Gabenga going to do now? Is he going to offer him a new contract? Is he going to add him to the transfer list? Is he going to loan him out again? Or is he going to just release him from his contract? What does Wally want to do? If he was to release any of my players, he would only get to release 2 of them. But I don't know if he's going to do that. If he does, I would have to agree to it. I've got no power whatsoever. Or is he just going to keep Neymar? It's up to Wally. Offer new contract. Okay, so Neymar currently has 3 years and 7 months remaining. He's getting paid $350,000 a week, 0% bonus per goal. He's a crucial first team player, and his worth is $94 million. He would like 1 year, 425. So, Wally, what would you like to do? Please make 4 decisions. I reckon this is going to be a super long episode, guys. A super long episode. Three years. 525 million thousand a week. First team player. So I think he means we can only offer him 1 year. We can give him the 525. Now, did you mean crucial or important? Crucial or important? Because he already has 3 years with us, we can only give him one year extra. Crucial team or important? Let me know. Let me know. And if, all right, important. Here we go. So that's the new contract for Neymar. Been sorted. All right, we can't do anything for Robin. And we've got a new spectator known as Olalakan Odesanya. He said it's smart if you put crucial, he won't accept for important. Well, we'll just have to find out. We can't do anything about Robin. And Olale is definitely right because Neymar is crucial in Barcelona. But this is my PSG career mode, I'm afraid, my man. And Wally is the manager for the transfer window. So what he says goes. Can't do anything about Robin. So what about Habran, 25-year-old right midfielder, 75 overall, $5 million in value, $50,000 in wage, good form, happy, morale. So what's happening, Olale, is that I've given Wally the opportunity of taking full control of the transfer window, and he's going through my entire squad in whether he wants to sell players, buy players, loan players out, loan players in, terminate their contracts, offer them new contracts. It's completely up to him. I'm in my 5th season of my PSG career mode. This is episode December, and after we've sorted out all these players, I'm going to end the episode right there. And if I'm feeling too tired, I might stop the PSG career mode and do a different stream. If I'm still feeling up to it by the time we've finished, then I will continue with the January episode of my PSG career mode. But I'm your boy MillzySawUs, guys, and we are still continuing with this very long episode of my PSG career mode with Wally Gabenga. He would like to sell Romain Habran, who is from my 2nd team. So I'm adding him to the transfer list. Okay, 30-year-old Gareth Bale, 93 overall, $89 million in value. Getting paid $425,000 a week. Good form, happy morale, one of the world's best. He is my first team right midfielder. What is Wally going to do with him? All right, Wally, let's speed it up a little bit, my man. I want to try and get these done as quickly as possible. Keep him. Okay, moving on. We've got Rakitic. 31-year-old centre midfielder, 85 overall, 29.5 million in value, 160,000 a week. He's got poor form. He's unhappy because he feels like the management is poor. He recently arrived from Barcelona. He's currently up for loan, for a short-term loan. What would Wally want to do with Rakitic? Let me know. Sell him. Okay, so we're going to remove him from the loan list. I'm going to add him to the transfer list. It might be difficult because he recently arrived from Barcelona, but we're going to have to try. Rabiot. Adrien Rabiot, 24-year-old centre midfield, 79 overall, $13.5 million in value, $100,000 in wage. Good form, very happy. My second team centre midfielder. What is Wally going to do with him? Alright, Wally would like me to keep Adrien Rabiot. So let's move on to Paul Pogba, 26 years old, centre midfielder. 92 overall, $94 million in value, $300,000 in wage. Good form, happy morale, one of the world's best. My first team centre midfielder. Let me know, Wally, what would you like to do with him? Let me know. Alright, we're keeping Paul Pogba. Next we got Rochedley from Bazoa. 23-year-old centre midfield, 82 overall, $30 million in value, $140,000 a week. Excellent form, happy morale. Recently arrived from Olympique Marseille. He is PSG's second team centre midfielder. What are we going to do with him, Wally? Keep him. Okay, moving on. We've got Stan Bowley, who we know we are going to sell. We got David Silva. 33-year-old cam, 87 overall, $36.5 million in value, $325,000 in wage, okay form, and he is unhappy because he feels like he should play more, who recently arrived from Manchester City for $0. What are we going to do with him, Wally? Let me know. Sell him, so he is going to be added onto the transfer list. James Rodriguez, the 28-year-old cam, who's 93 overall, valued at $99.5 million, $375,000 in wage, good form, happy morale, one of the world's best. My first team's cam. Wally, what would you like to do with James? Let me know. What would you like to do with James Rodriguez? I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but let me know. Keep him. Okie dokie. We are moving on. We've got Koke. 27-year-old cam, 85 overall, $40.5 million in value. $225,000 a week. Okay form. Unhappy because he feels that management is poor. Recently arrived from Atletico Madrid for $0. What are we going to do for Koke, who is a bench player of mine? Meaning, he's not in the first team, not in the second team. He is on the bench and plays on. He gets substituted whenever the assistant coach recommends him. So, Wally, what would you like to do with him? Loan him. Okay, so he is on the loan list, so we're going to have him up for short-term loan. Next up, we've got Isco, who Wally did want to sell, so we're going to keep him on the transfer list. Ryan Gould, 24-year-old Cam, 81 overall, $26 million in value, $140,000 a week. Good form, happy morale, who recently arrived from Sporting CP for $25 million. What are we going to do for him? Let me know, please, Wally. Let me know. Keep him. Okie dokie. We are moving on. We've got Coutinho, who we have to sell, guys. Who we have to sell. He feels he is underpaid, but I think it's up to Wally. Shall we proceed with selling Coutinho, or should we try and keep him on board with a new contract, or just simply loan him out, or just simply see what happens? It's up to you, Wally. Let me know, please. Let me know. Sell him. So we're going to continue to sell Coutinho. Then we have Jose Gallo, 24-year-old left back, 84 overall, 35.5 million in value, $200,000 in wage. Good form, very happy. Recently arrived from Valencia CF for $30 million. What are we going to do with him, Wally? Let me know, please. Let me know. Still got a lot of names to get through, so let's try and get this as quickly as possibly done. Very nice. We're going to keep him. Constantly out on a one-year loan. Fabio Coentrao. What do you want to do, Wally, with Fabio Coentrao? 31-year-old, 89 overall, 41 million in value, 275,000 in wage. And okay form with content morale on loan at Swansea City at the moment. Let me know. Leave him. Okie dokie, we're going to leave him. So then we got David Alaba, who is at the moment on a short-term loan. Would you like to keep him like that, or take him off the loan list, offer him a new contract, put him on the transfer list, or release him from his contract? It's up to you, Wally. Let me know. Keep him. So we're going to remove him from the loan list because we are keeping him. Then we got Kurt Zouma, the 25-year-old centre-back, 82 overall, $23 million in value, $170,000 a week. Good form, very happy, recently arrived from Chelsea for $30 million. And Mallow, what are we going to do with this guy? Keep him. Very good. Now we are moving on for Thiago Silva, 35-year-old centre-back, 83 overall, $10.5 million in value, 275,000 a week. Okay form, content morale, a leader of men. What are we going to do with this old-timer, world-class centre-back? Sell him. We are going to put him on the transfer list. Fair enough. Gerard Piqué, the 32-year-old centre-back, 85 overall, 24.5 in value, $250,000 in wage. A good form, happy morale, recently arrived from FC Barcelona for $30 million. What are we going to do with him, Wally? Let me know. Alright, we are keeping him. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I wasn't keeping up. We are keeping him. So we've got Laporte. What are we going to do with him? 25-year-old centre-back. 84 overall, 31.5 in value, 160,000 in wage. Recently arrived from FC Bayern for $0. What are we going to do with him, Wally? Let me know. What are we going to do with him? So sorry to keep you guys waiting. This is a very long process, so please be patient and we'll try and get this done as soon as possible. Keep him. Very nice. Moving on. Hummels, my captain of PSG, 31-year-old centre-back, 90 overall, 47.5 in value, 375,000 a week. Good form, happy morale, one of the world's best. What are we going to do with him, Wally? What are we going to do with him? Keep him. Okie dokie. Let's move on. Diego Godin, 33-year-old centre-back, 87 overall, $21.5 million in value, 225,000 in wage. Good form, happy morale. Recently arrived from Atletico Madrid for $0. He's my current first-team centre-back. But Wally, what would you like to do with him? Keep him. Okie dokie. Let's move on. We are down to our goalkeepers now. We are almost finished, guys. 33-year-old Stéphane Ruffier, 85 overall, $26 million in value, 185,000 a week. Okay form, very unhappy. He should play more. Recently arrived from FC Bayern for $0. He's at the moment up for loan, for a short-term loan, but what would Wally like to do with him? Please let me know. What would Wally like to do with him? Loan him. All right, we're going to keep him on that short-term loan. What about Manuel Neuer, 33-year-old goalkeeper, 93 overall, $72 million in value, $500,000 a week. Good form, very just happy. Recently arrived from FC Bayern for $0. What are we going to do for him? Because he's currently out for loan. But it is up to Wally, of course. It's up to Wally. What shall we do with Manuel Neuer? Keep him. Okie dokie. So we're moving from the loan list. João Carlos, we currently got loaned out for 1 year. What would you like to do with João Carlos? Loan him. Keep him loaned then. Fair enough. We've got Courtois, who's been loaned out for 2 years. He's on his second year with Valencia CF. What would you like to do with him? Keep him loaned out or bring him back? Keep him loaned out. Okie dokie. Alright, we've got Areola, who's also loaned out at ASN ATN. So what would you like to do with Areola? Please let me know. Alright, we're going to keep him out on loan. And I do believe this is the final player. The final player before we can end this god-awful long episode. Diego Alves, 34 years old, 85 overall, $23.5 million in value, $300,000 in wage. Good form, happy morale. Would you like to keep him on the loan list, transfer him, release him, give him a new contract? It's up to you, Wally. What would you like to do with the final player of this episode? Okay, I'm going to keep him on that loan list, and that is it, guys. That is absolutely it. We have done it all. And Neymar has returned from loan because we brought him back. So in the next episode, guys, we're going to be in a January transfer window with Wally making all of the transfer decisions. But unfortunately, Wally, I regret to inform you that I'm a little bit tired of FIFA right now, and I might start a new project. But please, please don't hate me for it. I will be doing a stream tomorrow, so please join me then. Probably around the midday mark, maybe early, maybe later. Can't be too sure. But I'm going to end it there. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much to Wally, who's made a massive contribution to this stream, and I really am grateful to him. So please stay tuned, guys, for the next episode. I've been your boy MillzySawUs, and this is my FIFA 16 PSG Career Mode Season 5 episode December. I'll catch you guys in January for the next one. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful sleep, and goodbye.